Each year, over 300 passionate Jesuit volunteers in locations all over the world enable nonprofit partners to deliver vital services to those in need. As the Jesuit volunteers share their talents, their valuable experiences become meaningful stories that have resonance and longevity. Jesuit volunteers inspire all who work with us to fulfill a greater purpose through their JVC moments. These moments last a lifetime and serve as touchstones for faith in action. Collectively, these moments tell the story of JVC.
My JVC moment was the first time I stepped into a home that my placement was going to acquire and rehabilitate. It had been foreclosed on by the bank and all of the family's property was still there, and you could see the traces of their lives that had been left behind. And this put a human face for me on the history of abandonment that Newark is still grappling with today.
As I am walking to work, to and from work, I'm able to see a lot of my clients as they're on the streets, so it's really great for me to be able to sort of show, like, in some way, solidarity that I'm, walking these same streets with them and just acknowledging them as they go by name and waving to them.
I think that the spirituality value has really resonated a lot with me. Being able to find God in all things, in everyone that I encounter at work or in my community, just being able to see the good and the God in everyone. Can get challenging at times, but it's been pushing me, and I think that value has one that I've really embraced since being here.
What's been really beautiful is seeing the community at my work site. So I see the volunteers and staff being so generous to the clients, but also the clients being so loving back. We have a client who goes around and picks up all the trash outside the facility. We have a client who helps another client carry their food to the table because he's paralyzed in a wheelchair. So that community in my work placement has been the most beautiful.
I think my JVC moment was realizing that you can't do social justice on your own and you're not meant to. Social justice has to be done in community, and when you're feeling overwhelmed and like you can't take on the world by yourself, you come home to your community and you're challenged and you're supported and you're held accountable, and you have a spiritual space to reflect and process what you're experiencing. And for me, that's really given me the energy to keep doing my work and to believe that I go to my job every day and I'm trying to make a difference, and so are the 5 other people in my house.
Just being there to sit and listen on the phone or in person is just, I've realized it's just people want someone else to care. And so I think that's probably been like my JVC moment, is just realizing how much people need other people to just listen to them. Going forward after this, like taking the time to really listen to someone's story and really listen to understand, try and understand what they're struggling with and walk with them through it for a little bit. Even if you can't completely take away their burden, you can at least help them carry it for a little bit.
Aspiring to create a more just
and hopeful world.
The Jesuit Volunteer Corps engages passionate
young people
in vital service
within poor communities,
and fosters
their growth as leaders,
committed to
faith in action.
I've heard the quote, I forget who said it, everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to do the dishes. And JVC is doing the dishes, like literally and figuratively. Living this way, you realize it's not sexy, it's not easy, it's not this, romantic changing the world, but it's just a day by day, doing the small things, waking up in the morning, going to work, washing the dishes.